I think you may need to reread the comment. It confused me too, but I believe they meant when they were in second grade, since Alaska is always puny on maps. When their teacher told them that Alaska was bigger than Texas, they thought the better worry about your own sins because God ain't gonna ask you about mine. Shirt. Now that 20 years have passed, I can't help but chuckle. It's funny to remember how naive we all were as kids. It should represent, be it an action, an object, a skill, a moment, a fact that is above all others. Posts should be able to elicit a reaction of "that is next level" from viewers. I got stationed in Alaska when I first joined the Army. They love to brag about if you cut Alaska in half, Texas becomes the second largest state. There was a restaurant that had a Texas-size burger. Better worry about your own sins because God ain't gonna ask you about mine. Shirt. Tank top, V-neck. Ladies' tee for men and women. Tank top, V-neck. I forget what grade we had to do this in, but we had to pick a state and do a report on it. The only rules for picking were not a state you lived in and no repeats. I got lucky and got to go towards the better worry about your own sins because God ain't gonna ask you about mine. Shirt. So when the choice came to me, I proudly chose Texas. When I came how I was telling my mom about the report and told her to guess which state I had. She kept guessing wrong, so I gave her a hint. It's the biggest state. Oh, Alaska. Cool. What? No. Mom, are you dumb? It's Texas. Later found out in the said report that it was not the biggest state and hated my choice. Fun times. Official better worry about your own sins because God ain't gonna ask you about mine. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. And now, here a pie chart showing what percentage of the states had protested. As you can see, the red section, indicating that a protest was held, is 100%. Here is a bar graph representing this information as well. Note that the better worry about your own sins because God ain't gonna ask you about mine. Shirt. I live in buttfuck nowhere, Canada, and we had a huge protest yesterday too. I hadn't seen that many people in one place in months. Racism is bad here too. It's less sensationalized in Canada and there's fewer media coverage. Just last week, a 29-year-old Black Indigenous woman fell from the 24th floor of her own apartment after the police were called in. Currently, under other product.